Alright, so I hadn't done a video in a while, so I'm going to go ahead and do one now. Being who I am, I think I deserve my right to say exactly how I feel. I've been through hell the past 8 or 9 months, It's been a hell of a ride, it really has. I've questioned myself a lot. I am not one without sin, trust me. I won't cast the first stone, but I'm not I'm a doormat. You cast a stone at me, I'm going to throw one right back. And it's going to be a lot bigger and a lot heavier. I feel no justice at all, and I sympathize with nobody that does drugs, that drinks all the time. So this is why I am the way I am. I see people as a waste of space sometimes. It's like, why are you here? I've questioned myself on this, and I don't know exactly where to go with my life at this point, but it's going pretty damn good. I'm not wanting for nothing. I've got everything that I really have wanted. I mean, seriously, I got a lot, more than I did before. But I get these older people who just can't get over the fact that they're pillheads and they're drunks, they're druggies, and they get in a fight with me over religion and stuff like that. It's like, really? I mean, seriously, what you need to do is go get drunk, take the wrong drugs, have an overdose or something, enjoy it or something for a little bit, and then, the reaper's going to show up and everything. And it just really gets to me that these people are a multitude. It's like they run together. And I don't run with that type of pack. You won't see me getting drunk, doing pills, doing drugs, or anything like that. I'm a totally different person. I'm violent by nature, I will admit. I've done some things throughout my life that I really regret, that I wish I could take back. But my outlook on these other people is just, why don't you get drunk, get hit by a car, or piss somebody off and just end it already? I mean, and we all know people like that, but they're so far into denial, it's ridiculous. But anyway, I've got a good life now. I've wanted kids for a while, and it comes to find out that I had a kid I just didn't know about. And apparently Mama was looking for me for a while. She moved to California. It really just gets to me that I could have had a better life than I've had. I'm not blaming anything on my parents or anything like that. Don't think this is a pity party, because trust me, I don't want your pity. It just seems to me that the lowlifes prosper more than any one of us, and yet there's people out there that have kids and they hardly have anything. And I've had to alter everything in me to be that figure that these kids actually really need, especially mine, who is experiencing, the rage, which is kind of bad. And I don't know if it's just me, but acts of kindness are nothing compared to if I did or you did something violent. It would be remembered more than an act of kindness towards people. And I'm trying to teach my kid that an act of kindness is something to benefit from, other than, random acts of violence and letting the rage eat at you, because I've experienced it for years, and to this day it still gets to me, but I let it go. I have been knocked down by people I've loved and cared about. I've been left behind so many times, it's ridiculous, but sometimes I don't blame some of the people. Being who I was back then isn't who I am now. I'm still a kid at heart. I watch cartoons. Just anything a kid would. Really, I enjoy. I play games. I still wear masks, as you can tell. I mean, come on. Really? But all the emptiness that I have felt, with things going on in my life, I've started seeing beauty in a lot. I just try not to let the hate bleed out as much anymore. It's easy to hate, it's harder to love. I keep the sanity going, and I keep my mind, on the right track. I see things a lot different now. I see why people, are the way they are, and if I don't understand it, then I try to understand it because I have morals now. I've grown more of a heart. All the ammo that I've had on my enemies, I've had to bury in the ground. But don't think for one moment that I won't dig it back up. But I'm not that type of person anymore. But I could be real quick. But I'm holding on to my sanity like it's a rope with oil on it, and I'm losing it. My grip on sanity sometimes, because the world isn't what I thought it was, and it's never going to be what I think it is in my head, or what I want it to be. We all want the world to be different, I guess you could say. But sometimes I want the world to burn, and sometimes I just want it to be peaceful. I guess that's the emotional state of mind that I've always been in. I don't try to justify anybody anymore, but I will be honest, I want my revenge, and I want my retribution. And I do seek to get it someday. But I seek to get it when I deem fit. And right now is not the time. Everybody reaps what they sow, but there's a lot of people sowing more than they are reaping, and I've come to that conclusion. And one of these days I will have the choice to help these people up or let them fall, and being the way my mind is, I will probably let them fall. Everybody needs to be different. Nobody needs to follow a crowd. And everybody knows who I'm talking about when I say this. The world is filled with ants and ant lions. And though the ants may work real hard to do what they do, that doesn't simplify the situation for the ants at all. It simplifies it for the ant lion. And you know who you are, so they're saying the ant works hard, but it still falls into simple traps, and you proved my point. So do the world a favor. Next time you go to run your mouth to me, think about what you're saying, because I'm always one step ahead. Bottom line. And with my kids and the woman that I'm with, I will protect them at all costs. And my friends and my family as well. But anyhow, I can stand for a long time. I can take a lot, which I have proven. But I wouldn't have been able to do it without my friends or my family. And to that I want to say thank you for everything that y'all have done for me. Those who stood by me through my time of need. But being stabilized with my emotions as I am, like I said, don't think for 1 second if you turn your back on me that you won't reap what you have done. Everybody does, everybody will. I will have my revenge. I'm not going to let it eat at me. I got more important things to worry about now. But as I said, thank you for keeping me up, helping me stand. And Karen, I love you. Sorry I wasn't there when I needed to be. Sorry you couldn't find me. Thank you, everybody.